Cody and the Fountain of Happiness, Chapter 5, Head of Shoes. Cody watched Wyatt do his bodybuilding exercises. His skinny, powerful arms were ropes of steel. Afterward, he washed his face with his stinky soap, and then he switched on the computer. Wyatt planned to be a surgeon. His favorite computer games involved internal organs. The screen lit up with squiggles and squished blobs. Wyatt clicked and dragged each one inside the outline of a human body. Humming, he put the liver, heart, and stomach exactly where they belonged, which is very important, but not that fun to watch. "Where's the guts?" asked Cody. "Are those the guts?" "Silencio," said Wyatt. Cody knew it wouldn't be long until she started begging him to please, please, please let her play My Darling Pets. To avoid bad behavior, she found a bag of chips and took it outside. Just in time, some foolish ants were marching toward the street and certain death. What a day for rescues. Cody had just scooped them onto a chip when her mother's car turned the corner. It was too early for Mom to be home. Something must be wrong. Cody dropped the ants inside the chip bag for safekeeping and ran to meet her. Mom's cheeks were pink. Her eyes were unnaturally bright. "Are you sick?" Cody asked. "Did you get the axe?" Big news, news the size of Texas. Inside, Mom sat Cody and Wyatt down on the couch. She pressed her hands to her heart. "Mr. Obecker offered me a promotion. He offered to make me head of shoes." Head of shoes? That cracked Cody up. She could just see it. Also, a foot of hats. Wow, that's great. "You rock, Mamacita," said Wyatt. Mom went up on her toes like a ballerina, but a second later came back down. "It's a trial period. After that, Mr. O will judge my performance and decide if I get the job for keeps." "No hay problema," said Wyatt. He grabbed the chip bag from Cody and began to munch. Uh-oh. "I don't know," Mom said, or Mom paced back and forth. "I've never been anyone's boss before." Cody and Wyatt traded looks. That was news to them. They were thinking, "You're the boss to us." "Cody and I'll need you both to help me," said Mom. "Can I count on us pulling together? Will you be my support team?" Group hug. Even Wyatt participated, meaning this was an extra special occasion. Cody did a left-handed cartwheel. Life was good. For ambidextrous training, she tried a right-handed cartwheel and landed on her bottom side. Life was still good. "My trial starts Monday," said Mom. "The same day as your camp, Cody. I'll have to work extra hours, but you can go to before or after camp." Before and after camp, as if now camp wasn't bad enough. Even Wyatt looked upset by the news. A strange expression crossed his face. He hooked his finger inside his mouth. He pulled it out and stared at a shiny black bob on the tip. "Oh no. I'm going to call Dad, then fix us a celebration dinner." Mom hurried into the kitchen. Wyatt flicked away the blob and followed her. That left Cody all alone, feeling terrible. Terrible for a brother who just chomped on ants. Even more terrible for the ants who just got chomped. In this life, one minute things are perfect, and the next you are an ant murderer. An ant murderer headed for before or after camp torture. Chapter 6, Dreams. "Cody," said Mom. "Cody, wake up." So time has passed now. Cody was dreaming that she held Mew Mew in her arms. Fat, sweet, deaf old Mew Mew. But when she opened her eyes, it was her pillow instead. The fog of sleep lifted. There stood Mom clutching her ashtray. Mom didn't smoke anymore, but when she got very upset, she cuddled her old ashtray. It helped soothe her. Today was Monday, her first day of trying out head of shoes. She wore her black dress with the shiny red buttons and her red patent leather slingbacks. Not counting the ashtray, she was gorgeous. "Camp's closed," Mom said. "What?" Cody must have fallen back asleep without noticing. She was having the world's most beautiful dream. Your camp is closed. It's a toxic dump. Well, that's what I've been trying to tell you, said Cody dreamily. No, Mom paced up and down. For real. The director sent out an email on Friday, but I only read it this morning. The playing field is giving off some kind of emissions. The whole place is shut down until further notice. Click, click, clump. Mom stepped on Gremlin. Gremlin used to be Wyatt's, but now he lived in Cody's room. Thank goodness Wyatt's doctor camp doesn't start till next week, Mom said. You'll have to stay home with him. Cody sat up and pinched herself. Ouch, this was no dream. I can't be late for my very first day. Mom bent to kiss Cody's cheek. Only she missed and got her on the eye. I have to run. Click, click, click out of the room. Then click, click, click back into the room. I know, said Cody. No ants in the house, no screen time until. But now Mom sat on her bed. Honey, she said, this new job means a lot to me, but you and Wyatt mean much more. Maybe I should just stay home. I can call in. I'll say I'm sorry, but this isn't going to work. Poor Mom, she looked so upset. Cody scooted close and rubbed her mother's back in steady circles, the way the earth goes around the sun. She'd learned how to do this from Mom herself. We'll be fine, Cody said. First days are always hard, but everything will work out. Just you wait and see. Oh, honey. Looks like her mom's feeling nervous. You're the world's best mom, and you'll make the world's best boss. Oh, and you are the world's best girl. Mom gave a sniffle. If I'm going, I better go. I hate to go. Well, here I go. Mom kissed her again, this time on target. Clutching her ashtray, she sped out of the room. Cody and Gremlin went to tell Wyatt the good news. Deep asleep, he hugged his pillow tight. Peyton, he murmured. Oh, Peyton. Peyton? Peyton Underwood, a girl who had run him down on her bike and not even said sorry. Cody was in the nick of time. Hey, you're having a nightmare. Why? Wake up. Wake up. Her brother's eyes flew open and then clamped shut. You are not here, he said in his robot voice. You are at camp. I am having a nightmare. No way. I'll prove it. And Cody gave her brother's arm a helpful pinch. That's where we're going to stop today.